In this video, we're going to be using the Heritage Hill Washington Shaving Soap and the Wilkinson Sword Quad Blade Razor. What is that? Stay tuned. Hey there folks, and welcome back for another video. I'm your host CDB. Thanks so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it, and we have some interesting stuff for you today. Let's start with the soap, then we'll get into the razor. So I must say, I love the scent of this soap. I absolutely love it. This is a terrific scent. This soap is called Washington, and it is by Heritage Hill. Now, Heritage Hill did send this to me for evaluation, but man, I have purchased from Heritage Hill. I do like their products, and this is one that I would buy with my own money, no question. The scent is just beautiful. Let me put the notes for you right there. You get that sweet orange, you get the tobacco bay, the jasmine, the patchouli, and honestly, just reading those notes, I wouldn't be sure that I would love this, but you just get all those things coming together, and it's beautiful. For me, you get predominantly the sweet orange, which is exactly what I want, but the other notes complement it, and it is a beautiful scent, and I absolutely love it. I think if you love orange forward scents, you'll probably enjoy this. This comes to you at a very, very good price. Now, the one thing I like about Heritage Hill, well, one of the few things I like, or one of the number of things I like, I should say, they offer these in two different sizes at the same price per ounce. So they offer 3 ounces for $9.99 or 6 ounces for $19.99, and that comes to, on our chart, $3.33 per ounce, which is a good price, very good price indeed. And again, they're not charging you more per ounce when you get a smaller pour. And I know some people are interested in smaller pours. My problem with that is always that artisans tend to raise the price when you get smaller pours, but not Heritage Hill. So they're committed to the value there for you, and I really like that. Also, they donate 5% of your order to the Hidden, let me see where it is. I wrote it down there somewhere. Hidden Battles Foundation, which helps veterans. I'll put the description of it right there for you. Law enforcement, EMS, nurses. So if you're interested in that charity, your money is going towards that charity. And just overall, I've enjoyed dealing with them, and this soap smells great. The ingredients, we'll put it right there for you. I did not write down what was in it today, so I'll just read some of the things I like. Shea butter, cocoa butter, it's got avocado oil, so I think you're gonna have a good experience with this soap. I've used 3 of these. I think this will be my 4th. I have enjoyed them. I think you can purchase from Heritage Hill with confidence, and this one smells great, so I'm really looking forward to it. So, also on the agenda today, the Wilkinson Sword Quad Blade. So this isn't a DE, this is a QE, quad edge razor. It runs about between 20 and 25 bucks on Amazon. Very, very heavy 2-piece razor. So what we're going to do is unscrew it, and we'll show you the head. And there is the head, and it's got these sort of weird notches. I don't know if you can see that around the post that sort of locks the blade in, and you can see in this part, those go down in there, and it uses a very interesting blade. 5 blades come with this razor. Now let's open this up and show you. So actually, this is like a DE, but it's 2 blades on each side, or 2 edges on each side, which makes it a quad blade razor. So there you see the blade, and it is proprietary. That's the one thing I really don't care about. I don't care for, I should say. So 2 blades in each, and it's almost like a cartridge. It's not a cartridge, but it's almost like it. And so you drop this down on the, well, let me go ahead and put it on for you, and then I'll show you. So you drop it down on the cap like that, and those little notches sort of lock it in, and then they go down in the female side right there, like so, and then you twist it, and it will come together. And so you are left with 2 blades on both sides. So quad blade, again, proprietary blades. I'm not crazy about it. Heavy, heavy razor. Not very expensive. Fit and finish is what you would expect for a $20-some razor. It's not perfect, but it doesn't look bad. It is heavy, and it does have a long handle. We look forward to giving this a go today. So let's go ahead and mist the face and get started. Our normal 24 hours of growth. Today, I'm really looking forward to this shave. I've never tried this razor, so I don't know what to expect. I do know what to expect from this soap, which is goodness, it just smells great. And we're using the West Coast Shaving two-tone synthetic. That was sent to me by Oive. And I want to mention something because Oive, just talked to Oive last night for a few minutes. Look at that lather. Good stuff. He wanted me to mention, because he goes to Pasteurs a lot, that Pasteurs is now online. So if you're familiar with the legendary Pasteurs of New York City, Pasteurs Pharmacy, they now have online shopping. So if you're interested in purchasing from Pasteurs, because I know they've been sort of hit hard by COVID, like a lot of businesses, check them out. I will put a link to their store below so you can get your shaving wares, and they have things sometimes that other people don't have, which is cool. And man, whew, what a nice smelling lather, and what a good quality lather from this Heritage Hill. It kind of looks like the the Kaizen from yesterday, just to look at it. But man, oh man, whew, I love this. Yeah. When I first smelled this in the unboxing, I liked it, and I've been smelling it since, and I was like, man, I wouldn't have known I would have loved the scent as much as I do. So let's get our first few strokes in here. Honestly, that does not feel bad. We got plenty of hydration in the lather there, as you can see, and some water from the razor, running down as well. That actually doesn't feel bad. You can feel blade on the face. It doesn't feel rough at all. Honestly, that doesn't feel bad at all. But well, from the perspective of the first few strokes, does it feel rough? Does it feel tuggy? No. The blades are feeling nice, at least on this sort of with the grain pass, so no problems there. The razor is quite heavy though, so if you're opposed to heavy razors, it may not be in your wheelhouse, but the blades actually feel pretty good. Am I noticing a tremendous difference? Not so much, other than you can feel there are two blades instead of one. It doesn't feel rough in any way. It doesn't feel tuggy. All right, so something I want to cover today that I hate to have to talk about, but I feel like we must discuss this. Yesterday, Marcos, El Chingon Mendez Shaves, contacted me, and he showed me some screenshots of a person who commented on his video, and it was a troll. And they made racist remarks. They made inflammatory remarks about him, about his heritage. And honestly, it was one of those things where when you see it, it's disgusting. Those sort of comments have no place in this community. And so I want to ask my fellow content creators on YouTube to please, if you see these sort of things, let us know before you delete the comments. What I would like to do is let everybody know so we can go and report those comments and then block the person. So if you delete those comments, we won't have a chance to report it. So please leave the comments, reach out to me or others, let us know, and jointly as a community, we will report these accounts. We will block these accounts because they have no place in our community. People who hold those sort of views, they're entitled to their views, but they're not entitled for us to provide a platform for that sort of bigotry. And we're not going to tolerate it. I think I can speak for other creators in this community when I say we're not going to tolerate that, and we will work to make sure that these accounts are eliminated when they are found. But please don't delete them straight away. Let us know. We will spread the word. We will report those accounts. We will block the accounts because that has no place in this hobby. It bothered Marcos. And Marcos, I apologize that you have to deal with that. Also, there was a similar episode with So Sharp David last week where there were comments about him, not comments about products or I disagree with what you're doing or I disagree with what you're saying. Personal comments, similar to the ones we saw with Marcos, which again, we're not going to tolerate that. And I think I am speaking for all of us who are in this community, who are at least on the creator side. We're just simply not going to tolerate it. It has no place. We do not appreciate it, and we're not going to let it stand. So if you see these sort of comments on videos within our community, on Instagram, wherever it is, please let us know, because we will work to make sure those accounts do not stay around. And again, they have every right to hold whatever feelings they hold, but we don't have to provide a platform for them. And I am not going to provide a platform myself, certainly. So if you are one of those people that espouse those sort of views, you're not welcome on this channel. You're not welcome on this channel. Go someplace else. You're certainly free to make comments about the products, make comments about, disagreeing about my shaving philosophy or whatever it is. But when there are comments personal of that nature, or you're attacking other people or their heritage, not welcome, not welcome. So just letting everyone know. And again, Marcos and David, I apologize. I hate that it happened. It makes all of us look bad when we have idiots like that in the world. And we will work together to make sure these type of accounts don't stick around. So thank you, and I really hope we can all pull together on this, because it was just it was something that I don't appreciate, I don't like, and we're just simply not going to stand for it. And so I hate to have gotten off on that rant, because we're using a magnificent soap, and I'm actually enjoying this razor, to be honest, and we'll talk more about it. Okay, so again, sorry Marcos, sorry David, and sorry to anyone else who's faced that sort of racism and bigotry. It's nothing that we're going to allow in our community. And I will really stop there, because I'll get going all day, and then we'll no longer be talking about shaving. So this razor is feeling good so far. It's not tuggy. It doesn't feel like a cart, like some carts can feel like they're pulling. Doesn't feel that way at all. The soap is magnificent. I am loving it. It is absolutely one that I would buy, no question about it. And if they made an aftershave, and I don't know if Heritage Hill makes balms or aftershaves yet, but I'm not a balm person, so I probably wouldn't buy a balm. But if they had an aftershave in this, hopefully alcohol-based, because that's what I like, I would definitely purchase it. This is a magnificent scent. I really love it. And the quality, you can see that it's a good soap. I think you're going to be able to get a good lather with it. I'm not going to speak to, how slick it is. Is it as slick as that soap? Slick as that soap? It's slick. You'll take my word for that. But I can't measure slickness. I can't measure post-shave feel, so I'm not going to speak to those things. But I can tell you, it's going to allow you to perform your job. And that's the key. That's what these products are for. They're not here to perform themselves. They're here to allow you to perform. They're a tool, So in that regard, wow, this is one of the favorite scents I've had for a while, I think it's bright. It's got good scent strength. I'd call it about maybe 6, over medium. As you can see, it holds plenty of hydration. I put the same amount of water to this that I put to Kaizen and Kaizen 2 yesterday, which is 10 sprays, which is a lot, because I just wanted to push this soap to see, how it handles water, because a lot of people are very interested in that. They're fixated on how much water a soap can handle well. I used the same water in this that I used in Kaizen yesterday, for whatever if that means anything to you. So there's a good deal of hydration in it. And I really like it. So this is a complete and total winner for me. And actually, the razor here, if it weren't for the easy for you to say proprietary blades, I think I would like it a lot more. Like, if it took like just 2 DE blades, I think I would really like it more. I think I might be inclined to maybe try this on the dome for a shave. Will I buy replacements blades for this razor, which they cost, I wrote it down, let me see where it was. The replacement refills for $5 or $6.49, so much more expensive than a D, because you can get almost 100 Astra SPs for that same price, and for 5 of these. So they're not quite as expensive as some cart refills, but still not cheap, and they're proprietary. And so for that reason, I probably wouldn't continue to buy refills. This is just a razor I wanted to try and also try on my head to see how I like it. Maybe it's a good head shaver for me. I don't know, but it is shaving well. And so in terms of the way it's shaving, I really don't have any grievances at all. I'm just not crazy about the proprietary blade and the fact that you would always need to get blades from them because it can't use 2 regular DE blades. If it used 2 regular DE blades, I think this would be a razor that I would keep and I would probably use from time to time. But I don't know that I can be sold on a razor that you have to buy the blades, and they're more pricey because I have lots of straight razors and lots of blades and shavettes, and I don't really need another proprietary. Having trouble today with that, aren't I? I don't need another proprietary blade type, but I will say it's shaving well. To me, it feels, there's some blade feel, but I think I would call it overall mild, maybe inching towards medium. I'd say the efficiency on this is pretty good. I think it's doing a pretty good job of removing the whiskers, or I'm doing a pretty good job and it's allowing me to remove the whiskers. Efficiency on this is, I think, decent. Close to that mid-level, maybe not quite. That soap is slick. I don't know if you can see that, but that razor is just gliding effortlessly. So this soap is a total winner for me. And the razor, I will say, terms of the shave it delivers, no problem. If you are not bothered by needing these blades, which are more expensive than DEs, and you want to try a razor, with 2 blades on both sides, I think it's worth a shot. It's inexpensive to try, and you get 5 blades with it. You can make your judgment about it. I'll have a link below. Honestly, the shave has been pretty good. Let me rinse. We'll come back and get into the post and give our final thoughts on this. Stay tuned. All right, we're back with the magic made by witches here. This is Thayer's Witch Hazel, just Thayer's cucumber in a spray bottle, which is great stuff. And I must say, the shave was good, very smooth. I did use the PAA Allen block with dry dock, no stinging whatsoever. Those blades did provide for a very smooth, comfortable shave. I think some people in the traditional community will be put off by the fact that this takes proprietary blades. I am certainly in that camp, but in terms of the shave it delivered, it was actually good. I can't complain about that at all. And I think this is another one of those devices that could be a gateway device. So someone could see this, give it a shot, and then they stumble in and they start trying some of these other more traditional products. So again, things like this for me, while not uber traditional, is a good thing because it has the potential to pull people into the traditional side of things. And it was a good shaver. So not expensive, good shaver, really no complaints. The Washington by Heritage Hill, fantastic. I love the scent. I love the quality of this soap. I love the price. I can't say enough good things about Heritage Hill, just excellent. And of course we used our West Coast Shaving Two-Tone, which was excellent as well. And today I'm gonna finish off with Southern Witchcraft Grapefruit, just because I wanted an excuse to use it because I love the scent. I haven't used it for a long time. And I thought it would go nicely with the Washington Shave Soap. And oh man, I love this scent. This is one of my favorite scents. Absolutely love it. And that, folks, was an excellent shave today. Very, very enjoyable. I thank all of you for joining me. Until next time, I'm reminding you, it's your shave, do it your way. And as always, God bless.